Hi, Dave McGann for the Together magazine. We're here at the Thon Hotel, Bristol on Avenue Louise for the UPW preview event. Great energy today in the room. I'm here with the speaker today, Alan. How are you, Alan?
I'm great, thank you very much. It's been awesome, I've enjoyed it.
Great, Alan. Can you introduce yourself to our readers?
Yeah, sure. My name's Alan Kleinhans. It's a Dutch name. I've been living in South Africa most of my life. I was born and raised there, and I've been living in England for the last 26 years. And I guess if somebody asks me what I do, I'm a coach and a speaker, and I'm one of Tony's trainers, and I get to come to great places like this and meet lovely people and share this information with people.
Great, so fantastic energy in the room today. Something I noticed that you guys often talk about the morning rituals. Can you tell us why that is important and tell us about what is your morning ritual?
Yeah, well, I think it's good to start the day in the same way. So I encourage all my clients to start the day at the same time every day. And a small thing that I like to do is make my bed. So this morning I made my bed. Even when I'm in a hotel, I make my bed every morning. It's just a habit that I picked up when I was at boarding school, and I carried that through the army, and I've just never stopped doing that, and I encourage my children to do the same thing. But then little things like, just getting up at the same time, and then, so whenever I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do, like I did this morning, did exactly the same thing. I listened to Louise Hay for 25 minutes, and I listened to a morning guided visualization by Louise Hay, and then I get up and then I do some other exercises. So I'll speak out loud. I'll say, I'll prime myself for the day, in other words, right? I'm prepping myself for the day ahead. I'll do some press-ups, and then I'll listen to some music, and then I'm ready to rock and roll.
Okay, so what time do you start your day?
Usually 6:30.
For eyes, for feelings, to share, to give the best of myself for everybody.
Yeah, perfection. Any other perfectionists, yeah, that never works.
Yeah.
Perfection
I agree completely.
Excellence is better.
I agree completely.
Outstanding is better.
And I try to delete that.
Yeah, but you'll never start, or you never take the step because it's not perfect. So you never take the step. You always find you put it off. It's not perfect yet.
So we talked a lot about keys to success, be it in your personal life, in business. What are your keys to success?
For me, it's about just being happy. I learned the hard way that nothing else is going to make you happy except just your internal decision to be happy. And I think a lot of people forget that. So they're always looking, outside of themselves to be happy. So they'll attach their happiness to something else, some kind of object, maybe a house, money, a car, a woman, a man, whatever it is, or a job, or or a position, etc. But the problem is that if that goes away, then you're left feeling the same as you were before it showed up. So it's just every day I just make a decision that I'm going to enjoy my day, and I'm going to do whatever I can to make other people feel good. So even if it's making them smile or just greeting people, I think, just small things like that, the people that I interact with all day, the waiters, the waitresses, the people who serve me, if I'm buying a coffee at Starbucks, I always use someone's name because I like to get the most out of that moment, and I think if you're present and you stay conscious, you can get a lot of joy out of a moment, you can get a lot about it, each moment. Whereas most people spend their time in their head and they're worried about what's coming at 3 o'clock in the afternoon or what they didn't do yesterday. And then they're not present and they miss out.
Great. So if you could tell our readers just one thing, what would you say, or tell somebody that you meet? You can only tell them one thing. What would that one thing be?
Love more. Just love more, yeah. So Wayne Dyer is a great teacher of mine, and I loved Wayne Dyer, and he's an amazing guy. And I'm sure some of your readers are familiar with his work, Dr. Wayne Dyer. And he used to wear a shirt which said love with a period after the word, right? Which is a full stop, and which then turns the word into a verb, right? Love. And so in other words, just love, right? It's not something that we feel, it's something that we actually do. And if I had that question earlier today, and it's the same answer I give to the same question all the time. People say, well, if you could give me one piece of advice, what should I do? I say, just love more. Just love more, love every moment even more. If the person you're with, love them more. The work you're doing, love it even more, and then you get far more out of the day.
Okay, Alan, well listen, thank you very much for what you do. You freaking rock. High
Thank
five.
You, I appreciate it. You rock too, bro. Thank you.
Thank you. Fantastic.
Thank you.